What's up, guys? Welcome back to Military Insider. Happy Saturday. Our Secretary of War strike again. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth is convening a meeting of top U.S. military leaders from across the globe with no details offered. Obviously, they said it's a secret meeting, but they put it out in social media and all the news outlets, so it's not that secret. I think they want everybody to know that they are having a meeting. The highly unusual meeting set for next week in Virginia has some fearing a looming purge in the military. Hegseth has previously vowed to cut 20% of the top U.S. generals and admirals. Just so you get the big picture here, there's over 850 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star across the military force. Just so you know, and part of Pete Hegseth platform when he was put in the position of the Secretary of Defense, now the Secretary of War, he was saying that he's trying to cut down at least 20% of those 2, 3, and 4 stars leadership position because he think it's a waste of money. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's go back. So, yes, he is convening a meeting next week. There's another post here from the AF Post. Pete Hegseth has summoned hundreds of generals and admirals for an urgent meeting. A senior Pentagon correspondent has said, "I've never seen anything like this in the past 30 years. We might be going to war." Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Are we going to war? Are we going to discuss China, Russia? Are we going to discuss Ukraine, Venezuela? There's a lot of hot items out there floating around. So I really don't know what's going on. We will have to wait until Tuesday to see what comes out of that meeting. But just so you know, like moving all those generals and admirals from different location across the United States and pretty much the globe, because you have, United States, you have EUCOM, Europe, AFRICOM, and all those different continents, bringing all those generals into the same location, it has to be a very, very big deal. Usually they do those meetings via VTC, like video teleconference in a secure line. But for him to bring all those guys on board in the same building, I don't know. That's a little bit weird for me. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. This is from ABC. The Defense Secretary. Why they keep posting Defense Secretary? Come on, put the right title there. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to tell hundreds of generals about the warrior ethos in rare gathering sources. The warrior ethos. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Planned for next week. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth calling several hundred senior generals and admirals to report at Marine Base at Quantico, Virginia. Officials say Hegseth will focus his message on restoring the quote warrior ethos and setting a new standard for military personnel. So for more on this, I want to bring in senior Pentagon.
All right, come on now. Are we going from these people up here saying a Pentagon correspondent saying that he never seen anything like this, and he's asking himself if we're going to war, and they're saying up here that he might be discussing the warrior ethos? Are you serious right now? For those of you that don't know what the warrior ethos is, it's this right here. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. That's our warrior ethos. I guess he wants to set up the standard across the military forces, but man, bringing all those guys into the same location to discuss the warrior ethos, I think that's a little bit too extra for me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let's see. Let's continue reading this report from ABC. Next week, unusual gathering of several hundred senior U.S. generals and admirals. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth will deliver his message of restoring the war ethos to the U.S. military and present new standards towards that goal, according to 5 U.S. officials. So pretty much, I guess, his intent got leaked from the Pentagon, and I guess they will be discussing the war ethos. I don't even know why and how, and probably why. I want to say why they're discussing the war ethos in the same location. They probably could have done that, I don't know, by a signal chat or something, but whatever. Many of the senior military officers will come to the Marine base at Quantico. Yes, it was at Quantico, Virginia, from all over the United States and from around the world to hear Hegseth in an event that could last just 30 minutes, according to two officials. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how much it'll cost to move all these guys? We're talking about over 100, maybe 150 generals and admirals from across the United States and the globe, pretty much, to Virginia for a 30-minute meeting. Is this for real? I don't know. This is for me, it's a little bit nonsense, but whatever. Let's continue. ABC News has previously reported that only officers in command positions and not staff positions are being summoned to gathering, and that they will also be joined by the senior enlisted advisor in that unit. So pretty much, they're moving the 2 stars, 3 star, and 4 star, and they also bringing their senior enlisted. So we talk about sergeant majors, we're talking about master chief petty officers, we're talking about senior chiefs. This is from I don't know, man. We're talking about probably like 1,500 people here, or maybe 1,600 people in this meeting. This is a little bit too much. I mean, I don't think they're going to be discussing just the war ethos. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. 5 U.S. officials told ABC News that the rare gathering will allow Hegseth to personally tell the officers about the warrior ethos he envisions for the U.S. military and the path forward. That's our Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth. That would also include a discussion of new standards associated with how to achieve that goal and how the U.S. military will conduct itself. Pentagon Press Secretary Kingsley Wilson declined to comment to ABC News about what Hegseth planned to discuss at Tuesday's meeting. Restoring the war ethos to the U.S. military is a message that Hegseth delivers regularly during his speaking engagement in the U.S. and abroad. We've seen that pretty much every day he talks. He wants everybody to know the standard, and I think that's a good thing as well. Every time he goes out and do a press conference or wherever he's at, he's always talking about the war ethos. While it's common for Hegseth and previous defense secretary to meet with generals and admirals during their travels or at the Pentagon, it is unusually rare for so many high-ranking officers to be gathered at one location to hear from the defense secretary. That's what I was saying. Usually what they do some secret VTCs, video teleconferences. So I don't know what's going on with Pete this time. Well, I don't know why he wants them all in the same location. I think it's a little bit risky having all those guys in the same building and moving them away from their post or from their leadership position for a day, a meeting with him in person to discuss war ethos. I don't know. So there you go. Overall, there are 838 total general officers and admirals on active duty. 446 of them are from the higher 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star ranks, according to the Pentagon latest statistics from June. Though it is difficult to ascertain a breakdown of how many officers are in command position versus staff position. So pretty much, it all depends if they are on leadership position or not. But man, if you're a 2-star, I'm pretty sure you are commanding something. You're not gonna be just doing coffee in a unit, right? So I'm pretty sure this is a big deal, guys. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what do you guys think. But I'm pretty sure this is good. This is a big issue. I don't know if they're gonna be discussing Ukraine, Russia, Venezuela, China, Taiwan. I don't know. There's a lot going on right now. But I will keep you posted this week as soon as this meeting is over. and we will keep you informed. Make sure you hit that like, you hit that subscribe button. It really helped the channel out. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe.